name is Rena Champlin. I'm one of your hosts.
I'm the other host. I'm Alex.
And welcome back to a special spring break episode. Meaning we didn't want to do a full podcast episode, so here we are doing something a little special, a little spicy, a little fun.
Yeah.
Tell us about it, Alex.
Tell us about us?
Shoot. Tell us about it, Alex.
Okay.
Yeah.
So as you may recall, all dedicated viewers of the podcast will know that on an earlier episode, I mentioned my fondness of frozen pizza rolls, to which Rena had about the same reaction.
Terrible.
But she doesn't know that for sure because she's never had a frozen pizza roll. So today, we're going to be eating a few frozen treats. You know, we're basically having dessert. We're spoiling our dinner.
No.
Don't tell our parents.
I'm not spoiling anything. I'm probably going to throw up after.
I don't believe you.
All right. So do you want to, we both brought some stuff from home.
We both brought stuff from home, yes. I tried to keep it as cold as possible because it has to be frozen.
Frozen, yeah. No, it was a little hard, especially doing the podcast beforehand
today.
I
have paper towels.
Yeah.
Any thawed ice doesn't destroy anything.
Let's do some Gleason business real quick.
Right.
So the first Gleason business is, again, just want to branch out and say we got an Instagram. Go follow us at GPAC _reboot. There we go. We'll put it up again.
GPAC _reboot.
Yes.
Second
of all, Gleason update. No Zen derogatory because Zen let us eat in the studio.
That's right. So there's a sign when you enter the studio that says no food or drink allowed. And we said this is specifically for the thing that we are recording, this episode that we want to record. We are specifically going to need food and drink. Can we use the studio? And he says, yeah, I like whatever. What was his words exactly? Something about creative freedom. And he's like,
they were weird.
Because the sign is mostly for like when you're working on
Zen Talk's so
expensive cameras and stuff. They don't want you to just like have your water on hand per se, or just have like soda on hand because you could damage stuff. But this is specifically for what we are recording. Yeah.
So Zen's specific words was, yeah, that's fine. Just don't get shit everywhere. I condone creative behavior and endeavors.
Yeah.
So
Zen's a creative guy, so we have to give him props for that one.
Thank you, Zen, for letting us be creative and do our endeavors.
Yay!
So, do you want to lay out little paper towels so we don't get crumbs everywhere?
Yeah, I was gonna say paper towels so we can eat over them, and also so we don't because some of the stuff will probably be slightly wet, but like.
Yeah, so we can dab our little hands on them. I just don't want to be rolling around with things. Yum, 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 yum. This could be an ASMR bonus episode. I'll tap on the mic a little bit.
Why does it have to be ASMR?
What else could it be?
It could just be us eating frozen foods. We don't have to include ASMR.
I'm going to do a Gleason ASMR video where I bang XLR things together and I do different little things. I think it'd be really funny.
You think so?
Yeah.
So
I break one of the lights and it shatters.
Since we are eating a few things, I decided I'd be courteous and I got you a palate cleanser, your favorite.
No!
I got you a Pamplemousse LaCroix.
I'm so mad. I saw you open your bag and I went, oh, he brought drinks.
Yeah.
That's wild. We didn't discuss. And you bastard.
What, do you have an issue with my choice of beverage?
You just know that I'm miserable over here. Your little smile is I know what I did. I know exactly what I did. I'm such a goofy little goober, and I'm sitting here just in absolute despair.
Yeah, you are in despair, aren't you?
Yeah.
All right, let's get this show on the road. So of course I have frozen corn.
Yeah. So
but
I have our spoons.
Oh, perfect. Yeah. I decided that shoveling frozen corn with our bare hands might be a little unsavory.
Yeah, we might get some mean reviews on Yelp.
Yeah, they're going to make the GPAC Yelp finally, and they're going to be like, saw a recording from their YouTube channel. They ate frozen corn with their bare hands. 0 out of 5.
Yeah, no spoons, no forks, nothing to be seen. It was really weird, and I'm uncomfortable.
I fear for anyone who attends this institution now.
Yeah.
if
Yeah.
this is what is normalized. They're gonna think this is what they're gonna remember you for, Rena.
This is my niche micro celebrity time where
It is.
where they're
is
like,
eating
she ate frozen food, and that is what I remember her.
eating frozen corn on a
I'm
pod-
so miserable.
You are ecstatic, I think. I think.
You know what? I'm gonna change my attitude. I'm so freaking pumped, Alex. I am beyond ready. Do you want the gray or the white spoon? So I didn't have disposable spoons. You said plastic spoons, so I was like, well, I'll just bring spoons because I'm home anyway. Big choice, gray or white.
Ooh, I'm gonna go with gray. I like that neutral color.
Yeah.
All right,
crazy.
so I mean, help yourself, really. Why are you hesitating?
Because I'm miserable.
Cheers.
Cheers.
What is that face?
Alex. Oh no, I have to edit this. I can't let this be raw footage anymore. That was so weird.
Wasn't it sweet?
No, it was actually really bland.
What?
Mm-hmm.
No, I got like the sweetness of the corn in mine.
It was like wet, cold corn.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
it was like if I ate a snow cone, but it was corn flavored, but it was like LaCroix, where the corn is in a different state.
What?
Like,
Whoa.
It was like barely any corn flavor.
I'm having the time of my life right now. I hope you know that. You get
Okay.
the sweetness of the corn. It's just cold. Just like a cold, sweet snack.
I'm going to give this one, I'm going to rate it out of Jeff's.
Okay.
So 3 out of 5 Jeff's.
3 out of 5 Jeffs, you say?
Maybe 4. 4 out of 5 Jeff's. I think this might be the best one.
Let's go. I also agree. I say 4 out of 5 Jeffs on this one.
Yeah.
I concur. This is like kind of nice, isn't it? It's enjoyable.
It's not enjoyable. I wouldn't go, oh man, you know what? I'm craving a little snack, and I go to my freezer and I grab some corn and I like just eat it frozen. I wouldn't do that. But if I was put in a specific situation where I was forced to eat frozen corn, I'd be like, well, I guess this is my food of choice.
Well, yeah, it's kind of like a lazy snack. Like when you're looking in the fridge, when you're opening the fridge and freezer a bunch of times, you're like, oh, why is there nothing to eat? And there's just frozen corn. You're like, that actually tastes pretty nice. I'll have frozen corn.
I hated that.
Oh, the LaCroix?
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to my LaCroix.
It was that's a weird taste. I've never had pamplemousse.
Yeah,
flavored.
grapefruit.
It's grapefruit?
Or is it, oh god, I'm gonna look really dumb. It's either grapefruit or pomegranate. I can't remember what it is in French. It was like the most synonymous fruit I knew, too.
I'm allergic to grapefruit.
Let's hope it's pomegranate. I doubt there's... Who's allergic to just grapefruit?
Me! I'm epileptic!
What does that have to do with grapefruit
Causes
allergies?
seizures, I don't know.
What? I'm trying to remember. I used to know French. My French teacher ever finds this, he's going to be so disappointed.
He's going to look at you directly in the... Well, let's look it up. He's going to look you directly in the eyes and be like, Alex, how dare you?
It's like that. If all the fruits, that's the one I should remember because it's the most fun to say. Pamplemousse.
It's grapefruit. Alex poisoned me. Ready?
I did.
Let's clink.
Cheers.
Cheers.
I got much enjoyment out of that.
I'm sure you did.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Do you want to go for... Do you have anything else in your lunchbox?
I have some frozen pizza rolls. I don't have them in the original bag because it was too much to fit 2 LaCroix, a bag of corn, and a bag of pizza rolls in there.
That's what I did with the Dino Nugs.
So
I
I
have
just
like a
have
bag
it
of like
in
50.
We also didn't have Ziploc bags. I asked my friend, I was at his room packing this thing. I'm like, do you have like a Ziploc bag I use? He's like, I have a reusable one. So it's like this thick rubber Ziploc bag.
That's so weird.
And it's Star Wars themed.
Uncomfy. I love the Star Wars. I'm uncomfy by the rubber.
It's kind of weird. I was not expecting. You grab yours.
I want to touch it.
Yeah, no,
That's
it's
what
such
I'm
a
doing.
weird bag texture, but it works. It's heavy duty. I grabbed 6. You get 3.
Oh, I get 3. Okay.
Of course.
Well, then I'll...
after one, you're gonna be like, man, I wish
I
had
want
more.
more. You're right. I mean, I went in for second helpings of the corn, so who knows what's gonna happen with these pizza rolls.
I know. I mean, these are some of my. I love frozen pizza rolls. I actually already had some, like when I was putting them in this bag.
No, you just were like, well, I'm packing some. I'm gonna have an extra.
Exactly.
Where'd
It's like
it go?
one for the bag, one for me. That kind of deal.
I hate it. Okay.
All right. So, frozen
Ready?
pizza roll. All right, we're ready. They thawed slightly, but they're still frozen enough.
Mhm. So with this,
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how I feel. Because it's not like the enjoyment of cold pizza, like getting a cold pizza out of the fridge. It's a different feeling.
Yeah.
It's a little more cryptic.
Agreed.
Like if something could taste cryptic, this is what it would taste like. It's just, I don't know. I think the frozen is throwing me off because it's a little more watery. Because you bite into the ice and then ice is water, so it'll mix around.
A little, yeah. And then you also get a bit of a different texture because it's a bit more firm.
Which I don't know how I feel about either.
Personally, I'm again having the time of my life.
I know you're having the time of your life, Alex. I'm so glad you are enjoying yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I am sitting here miserable.
Confused, maybe intrigued.
There's no intriguement. It's just me crying. If I had to rate this, two out of 5 Jeffs.
2?
Alex almost knocked over his Croy. He was so mad.
For me personally, this is like a 5 out of 5 Jeffs. This is like one of my favorite things to eat frozen. Like I have to fight myself to not finish frozen. Or like,
No, you can have mine.
oh, I can have yours?
Mhm.
Thanks. I'm actually gonna eat this.
I don't like it.
You don't like it at all?
Mm-mm.
I love frozen pizza rolls.
I gave it not a 1 out of 5 just because I love pizza rolls so much I could never do that.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm gonna move this bad boy.
The thing with this, you said it's not quite like eating a cold pizza out of the fridge.
Yeah. It's a little more wet.
Mm.
It's like there's an inch of water around, like there's water up to my ankles. So this is my setting of what it feels like. It's middle of the night, maybe 1 a.m., 2 a.m. I'm walking downstairs. I'm in socks. I step onto the floor. There's it goes up to my ankles. I'm wearing ankle high socks. So it hits right there where it's just wet. I go and I open the fridge and I grab out a slice of pizza and it's sopping wet. And then I eat it. That's what it feels like to eat a frozen pizza roll.
So, what I'm finding curious with both of these now is you're very much noticing the ice involved.
Yeah.
Which, don't get me wrong, is absolutely present because it is frozen. When you freeze stuff, you get ice because there's going to be water in it regardless. But it's just, for me, it's not very prominent in the taste. Like I eat a frozen pizza roll, and I'm not like, oh man, this is almost soggy tasting. But mostly sticks out to me with the frozen pizza roll, just then was the sauce.
The sauce was very prominent. Pizza roll sauce is always going to be prominent. It's going to be the main. It's going to be the main subject of what you eat.
I don't know if I'm just used to it, or
I think you're used to it.
You think I'm used to it? I'm desensitized.
You're desensitized to the wetness of the food. No. You're like, a little more for me, a little snack. So, want to move on to the next food?
Let's move on to the next food. You grabbed some stuff from your place.
I did. So, I grabbed Dino Nugs because I know we talked about that. So, I grabbed one for me, one for you.
Lovely.
I don't want to give away our surprise food. I grabbed us T-Rexes.
Ooh.
so they can be mad at
Oh,
each other.
specifically, like we're both T-Rexes, and that's
Yeah.
so.
Dino nugs, T-Rexes. I'm gonna eat this because there's the crumbs.
Oh yeah, I should eat over
over
the paper towel for
over the
Zen's sake.
Yeah, for Zen's well-being.
Mm-hmm. All right.
For some reason, I'm a little more scared to eat these ones than I am with the corn and the pizza roll.
Why?
I don't know. It just feels different because like this is like I don't know meat.
Yeah.
I know
but
it's pre-cooked.
It's cooked
I
all the
know
way
it's
through.
pre-cooked. I just feel okay.
Finding out about like meat being cooked all the way through and with the stuff that is like raw or whatever
Mm-hmm.
has been one of the greatest revelations I ever found in my childhood.
So now you can just eat shit.
It enabled me to eat so many things I would have had to prepare otherwise. There was one thing in particular that always bothered my mom.
Mm-hmm.
And she's like, "What the hell's the matter with you? Your father does the same thing." And I'm like, "I don't know. It's really good, like cold." I can't remember what it was. It was something. Oh shoot! If I remember, I'll mention. But,
Okay.
yeah. But for now, T-Rex chicken nugget. There's a garbage can all the way over there if it's that bad. Oh my god.
That made me so uncomfortable.
Would you like a LaCroix to rinse out the
Yeah. Oh god. Oh, I can't believe I'm rinsing out the flavor with a nice cold LaCroix. These are nicely chilled, by the way.
Oh, you're most welcome.
I do not want the rest of this chicken
Actually-
nugget. I spit it out. It was so gross.
So, I like it.
You are a monster.
No, I'm
I
still
hate-
eating it.
I hate it.
I think
here.
I just have a greater appreciation for more diverse flavors, textures,
No,
and
no, no,
whatnot.
no. There's no diversity within it. What you fail to understand is I'm a huge texture girly.
Okay.
So when I put that in my mouth and it didn't chicken nugget.
Well, you can't
I got
expect it to be soft. It's
Well,
frozen.
no, I know, but it just felt and tasted weird.
Okay, but it was to the extent where you had to go run across the room to spit it out.
It was very bad. It was very bad.
Okay, what specifically really threw you to the point where you could not eat it?
The taste was yucky. I don't know. It just tasted
I really love frozen chicken nuggets because you taste the breading more when they're frozen than when they're cooked, I feel when they're cooked, you taste the meat and the chicken more.
yeah.
And when they're frozen, you taste the breading more and like
You just don't
the
cook
batter
them
on
right.
the breading. I don't cook them right?
No.
No, I cook my chicken nuggets just fine. I'm saying I think the
I've-
breading flavor is
I-
more prominent frozen. I'm not saying it's not there.
Listen, bud.
Listen.
Listen, buckaroo.
All right.
So I personally have found such a way to perfect the dino chicken nugget that nothing can compare. It just felt so awkward and weird and wet, and I didn't like it, and it was gross, and it tasted bad.
You can't just say it tasted bad. We have to be specific. We are
Oh, that's
we are
right.
we are telling the people. We are
We're
their
telling the
informants.
people. Okay, so here's a nice visual. It made me want to throw up.
Oh yeah, now we're really getting across to them.
Well, I just don't know how else to the uncomfortability. Oh my gosh, Alex, going back for another scuba decor.
I'm getting like dinner and a show right now.
What's the show? Is it ourselves that we can see on the screen?
Yeah.
Give me corn.
See, the corn's good.
It's to get rid of the flavor of the chicken nugget.
But it's so good that you wanted to use it to get rid of the other flavor.
I gave away my pizza roll.
Yeah.
It's not bad.
You gotta admit, that's good. Frozen corn, I can't. It's the equivalent to me of like going for frozen fruit, right? Because of how sweet corn
Yeah.
is. You go for frozen strawberries because those are really good.
Mm-hmm.
Frozen corn, I think, is on the same level.
My problem is that it gets my little teeth.
It does
like,
get
I'll
stuck in your
and
teeth
that,
more.
No. It's cold. Makes my teeth cold.
Oh.
I don't
That's like a
I know it's a bad
that's
side
like
effect.
a weakness kind of thing. Like you just have to.
You're weak,
You
Rena.
have to just
you
be built
have to
for frozen
brave
food. You do. If you have sensitive teeth, frozen food might not be for you.
Interesting. All right. Well, I have one last food for us.
Yes, and this one I have not eaten frozen, so this is going to be new for both of us.
It's a little surprise the other day. So I make a breakfast of champions. It's 2 waffles, Nutella, peanut butter, waffle. Best thing. So I have frozen waffles. So for a little dessert, I thought we would try a frozen waffle.
Yum.
Let's break this bad boy in half. I just figured I wasn't going to eat an entire frozen waffle.
Yeah, no, I think that's fair that we don't both need
An entire waffle. Yeah, that's just me. You want to grab yours
I'll
out?
grab half.
Tear it.
Half a frozen waffle.
Yeah.
It won't
Okay.
have quite the same crunch as being fresh out of the freezer, but
Yeah.
it's definitely going to be that nice cold.
It did thaw a little, but it's still cold.
Yeah.
It's still not.
I consider it frozen.
Yeah. Ready?
Ready. I can't complain. It doesn't taste like a whole lot,
Yeah.
but
It's just cold bread.
yeah, that's actually a really good way to put it. We're just eating cold bread.
Cold bread. I'm sure if it was more frozen, it'd be like crunchy bread.
Yeah. But as it currently stands, this is cold bread. It's
Mhm.
not bad
Mm-mm.
because it doesn't really try anything too
No.
risky, you know? It played it safe, and got it right in the middle of the road. I'm giving this 3 out of 5 Jeffs.
I'm going to give this 5 out of 5 Jeffs.
Oh, wow.
Mm-hmm.
And why is that?
It's super sweet and doughy. So it's not like bread. It's more like pancakes.
Yeah. It does have a subtle sweetness to it because it is like made from batter.
Mm-hmm.
So you can taste like the butter and
It's like
sugar.
more dessert.
It is. It's like a very subtle dessert. You
Mhm.
know, now that I'm noticing more of that sweetness because
Mhm.
it is batter,
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to raise my score to a 4 out of 5 Jeffs.
Interesting. That's so exciting. Wow. Mm-hmm.
So, frozen waffle, not bad at all. That's actually pretty good. It's pretty
Yeah.
solid.
Yeah. So, my corn,
Mhm.
4 out of 5 Jeffs.
Mm-hmm.
My pizza roll, 2 out of 5 Jeffs. Dino Nug, negative a million out of 5 Jeffs. And then the waffle right now is a nice finishing off flavor to leave in my mouth. I'm going to wash it down with a terrible LaCroix, which I am allergic to. But yeah.
Yeah, so I'm going to go over my scores again then.
Mhm.
So my frozen corn, 4 out of 5 Jeffs. Pizza roll, 5 out of 5 Jeffs. Chicken nugget, another 4 out of 5. And the frozen waffle, another 4 out of 5. So all 4 out of 5 except the pizza roll is a step above. It's a 5 out of 5.
Yeah. You look like you would be a 5 out of 5.
And
Yep.
even though this is just our palate cleanser, I'm also going to give the Pamplemousse LaCroix a 5 out of 5.
I'm going to give it a 2 out of 5. It
Ooh.
would be a 3 out of 5
Mhm.
if I wasn't allergic
If you weren't allergic
If I
to
wasn't
it.
allergic to it. However, it does have a high score because it is the only LaCroix I have ever been able to like get down and maybe enjoy a little bit. But maybe it's because
Ooh.
I've been backed into a corner to enjoy it. Anyway, thanks for tuning in to our. Unless you have more to say, unless you wanna speak more.
No, that was everything. We went through all the food. I'm gonna
Yeah.
take this frozen corn back and
Yeah.
enjoy it.
Mm-hmm. Interesting.
So, yeah, I'm glad you were willing to actually try this.
Oh yeah, no, I'm always into trying things.
I
love
always
trying
try stuff before I try and say anything about it. Right?
Yeah.
There's no point in saying that's terrible or whatnot before if I've never eaten it. Right? Like you were weirded out by the frozen pizza roll, but
Yeah.
at the same time, you never had a frozen pizza
Well,
roll.
I'm not going to say, no, that's literally disgusting. I probably did. But,
Yeah.
like, in my head, it wasn't, like, closed off.
Exactly.
It's more like, so I'm into trying things. It's just I know what I don't like, and
Mhm.
I knew I wasn't going to like the chicken nugget. but I did it anyway. I knew I wasn't gonna like the pizza roll. Did it anyway. I just know myself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you were daring enough to try,
I'm
and
open
I
to
respect
suggestion.
that.
Yes. Thank you. I indeed. Do you want to clink? And yeah.
We'll clink off.
We'll
time.
clink out. We'll get
Yeah,
crazy. Ready? 1, 2, 3, clink. Let's wrap it up, baby.
Oh yeah.